All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for podcast number 72.
The Twitch VOD.
All right. Enjoy, guys. All right.
Welcome, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
This is podcast number 72.
72!
Holy crap.
That's,
Oh
crazy,
my god, it's spreading.
Because 36, I think if I remember correctly, 36 was actually around the time when we mentioned last about
that sounds about right.
Conventions and stuff.
Given it's an annual thing, makes sense.
Things would go on kind of a cycle and stuff like that, which seems to be kind of fun. But hey, we got Daiki in here, Lariat, Chosen Spartan. I love you, Ankle.
Stop, Platinum.
Yo, what's up?
Combo.
What's up, Big Connect? I was actually
haven't seen that.
I was talking about Jacob about like memes of 2018 that he had knowledge of and ones that he didn't have knowledge of. And the Bit Connect one was one that was kind of funny. I can explain my name, okay?
Hey, we don't judge here.
I mean, our name is Semblance of Sanity. How many syllables is that? Semblance of Sanity.
I think they were talking about the content of their name, and if that's the case, I mean,
okay, there you go.
We watch anime. Come on.
Right. Senjo Gahara.
Yeah, well, or just the whole idea of back muscles Chan,
true.
The fetishes out there are real, and
Kevin,
yes,
yeah, exactly. Sal from Discord, thank you so much for the follow. I like your very on the nose name. That's great. And Doha 1303, appreciate the follow as well. Peps2 with the Twitch Prime resub. Subscribe to PewDiePie. We must defeat Thierry series. Yes, do your part.
We
subscribe to PewDiePie.
Yep.
By the way, that's actually something that's going to be funny. We're going to talk about a lot of things this podcast and kind of talk about some fun ways we can change up the theme and the style of podcast for just the future in general. And we legitimately talked about a meme review idea, but we'll get to that in a second. But first off, our VIP shout out has to go to El Pride. Thank you so much for the support on Patreon. It means a lot to us.
Yes. And thanks for jumping on the Discord.
Thanks for jumping on the Discord, even if it was to primarily shill a what was it, a reaction of sorts?
I believe
I think it was the Attack on Titan season 3.5 trailer.
But the thing is, that is absolutely legitimate.
Totally legitimate. Yeah. That's kind of what we want in some ways, is people to be like, please, you have to check out this thing. And that's awesome. Yeah. We appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Yes, the snow. Okay, Start Platinum, guys. It's snowing so much in my area right now. I got a no school day, pog.
Yeah, we are snowed in as well.
Yeah, we also got a lot of snow. And by snowed in, in the Seattle area, that means there's a few inches of snow.
There's apparently 6 inches.
Really?
6 inches of snowfall.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's almost as thick as Guts' sword.
Right? Yeah. Right. It was too much snow to be called a weather problem. Yeah. Exactly. Erase your head with the Twitch Prime resub. Thank you so much, Duang. Oh my gosh.
Because we know about that now.
Yeah, so many people were making sure that we understood what it meant and the whole mistranslation thing.
Yeah. And the fact that Jotaro was reading a bunch of marine biology books. Yeah.
In part 3.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I love that in some ways Jotaro's character was such a meme from the start, and yet while it would have been easy to make him kind of a dumb meathead, they ended up doubling down and be like, no, he was a studious kid. He took his studies seriously.
That's right.
Now Jacob is disappointed by 6 inches. He thinks 6 inches is not that impressive. He's all about the mass, It's armor, right? Armor,
exactly.
That's where it's at. Yeah. We've understood that.
Yep. Everyone's just making 6-inch jokes now. Yep.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Dang, down here in Portland, it's snowing without sticking down yet. Oh, okay. So
that's rough. That's just the worst.
Yeah, because then it turns to a slushy, just kind of.
Well, I mean, sometimes not even that, And then that's the worst driving too, because it's enough to make ice, but not enough to actually have fun.
I mean, Jacob's 6'4". Of course he is. Of course he is.
But at the same time, I'm not, because like I stopped caring about being tall once like I was the tallest one in the family. Like once I was taller than you, then it's like, okay, whatever, all right, cool, being tall's cool, but you know, it's not that great.
Feels bad, man. It's always the case with the oldest. Whenever there are younger like siblings, they'll always outgrow you in terms of height.
Well, and you were in denial for a while when I was finally taller than you. You're like, no, this can't be happening.
Yeah, and the snow's actually so bad, like, I wasn't even able to go to Frisbee today. Yeah. Like,
although no one would have shown up anyways.
No. There were people that were like, sacrifice life and limb. It's for the snow.
That's right.
You know, and that would have made it extra special and stuff.
What's 6 foot 4 inches in centimeters? It's about 194. Yeah, 193. I think
he's almost a JoJo character in terms of height.
Let me do it real
quick.
2 meters is 6'7" or 6'8". So
I mean,
I think I'm right about
193.
193. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jacob, the tall boy. Jacob, very tall boy. I am 5 centimeters shorter than him. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Yep. He's Jotaro height. Yep. Basically. Yep.
I love you. Ankle says they're 194 centimeters tall. I see you're a man of culture as well.
Ferreo said, does that mean Caleb is younger? I mean, he's smaller? I've actually been quite enjoying just the shaven just lack of hair. It's been kind of nice. But I hope everyone's week has been good. We're going to be kind of talking about a myriad of topics today. Kind of going over some things. There's going to be some fun, never before seen stuff, I would say, outside of the Discord, at least outside of specific people in the Discord. It's going to be seen here on stream. Something that Jacob hasn't seen at all yet, but we're going to be talking about a couple things. So first off, there's going to be a lot of stuff regarding the Discord channel, conventions, potential meetup opportunities for people that are local.
Yep.
We're going to be sharing just kind of some stories from the week and stuff, kind of shilling some things that have been like real, like important things to us that we feel like we can, instead of Ollie, yes, Ollie, it's happening on stream. So tell your Discord faction to get in here, because it's going to happen.
So Daedra, a friend of mine is 220 centimeters. It's not fun walking with him since I'm 172.
Wait,
that's ridiculous. Because 2 meters is like 6'7". So every 10 centimeters is another 4 inches. So that means he's
around 7 feet
tall.
7'3".
7'3".
Yeah.
That's
pretty much.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, Zappy. Yes, Zappy. It is going to happen right here, Zappy. And it's the thing. I've seen it. Jacob hasn't seen it. This is going to be great. What's some of the other things we're going to be talking about? Just kind of sharing some stories and stuff. This is going to be more of the slice of life podcast, if you think about it. And I think that's going to be something we're going to try and do a little bit more so, and have that be like a style. And you'll know when it's the style because we'll basically tell you. And then we'll alternate every once in a while with other types of podcasts that go into the more intense analysis discussion side of things.
Because one of the things we've noticed is that it doesn't quite work as well. Like, you can still do it on Twitch, but it worked a lot better on YouTube, whereas on Twitch, it's like we want to interact with you guys more and do more stuff like that that's a bit more relaxed.
Right. So answering questions, having basically a much more personal connection, whereas in the more 40 to 50 minute podcast, they were basically kind of video essays of us talking about a specific aspect of storytelling.
Yeah,
or
the thing about JoJo Height is that they are teenagers, specifically still in high school.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
So first things first, some couple announcements here. For those of you that are on the Discord, which, by the way, if you have a Twitch Prime sub and you use it on us, we thank you tremendously. You get access to our Patreon and Twitch only Discord. So if you have that, make sure to just sync up your Twitch and Discord account, and you can go to the sub room chat on our Twitch channel, and you can basically just join up right there. We've got a lot of events that are just ending this week. Basically with the whole thing there, we have kind of a community kind of contest of sorts between like different groups of the whole Discord, and they've been competing for points and stuff, and that whole competition is ending, and then we'll go into a little bit of break and stuff. But there's a lot of things coming there that are going to be pretty cool. With that will be a poll for the winning faction, that is. But also we do have a new poll coming up this week for replacing Kill a Kill on Patreon. So yeah, because be sure to check that out. This poll might be one of the crazier ones, because there's a lot of hype things that could replace Kill a Kill. You know,
I don't know what I'm going to do without Kill a Kill, because like the thing is, okay, that show has been amazing, and I've talked about this before. Like, I felt I had to wear this just because of how good it's been, especially recently, because I loved it back before when it was just like school antics and whatnot and things, and that was absolutely amazing. But now, oh boy, oh my gosh, it's just, yeah, it's too much.
Kill a Kill is something special in that we're still not finished with it, and yet I am not, like, it hasn't hit me yet, I think, how big Kill a Kill is going to change my outlook on anime as a whole going forward. I don't know if I can say that it is one of like my favorite anime of all time necessarily, like, because it is really good, but it is probably one of the most influential anime I've watched in 5 years, like, easily, like, just in terms of how much it's changed my outlook on anime as a whole.
I mean,
it's huge.
We never would have been like interested in watching Kill a Kill, 2 or 3 years ago.
It's crazy,
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So guys, yeah, you haven't watched Kill a Kill, check that out. But we got to shout out.
Also,
we got to shout out Jacob's book, Battle Lines.
Yep. So
check out the Kickstarter here in chat.
We just hit stretch goal number 6, which means Saturn art. That's happening. I already informed the artist. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. And also the artist that is going to be doing the artwork just got to my basically place on their queue of like commissions.
So now the art is going to start coming in.
This is when the art is going to end up like, getting made and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that, because it's going to be so awesome.
Star Platinum! I bought the signed copy, Pog! Awesome!
Thank you.
I love you. I go, I'm buying it for sure. The Daiki Armado, he's like, spam! Hey, literally, watching you guys enjoy Kill a Kill for the first time now is like seeing you two put into a reality marvel the internet from when it was first came out. Anime is saved, PogChamp.
And I am, in a lot of ways, I'm really glad that we didn't watch it back then, because while it is very difficult wanting to talk about this when everyone's kind of done talking about it.
Right.
I could see myself, especially back then, because I wouldn't have even been up for watching it back then, but I could have seen myself basically, because people were hyping it up so much, not gone in with the right sort of mindset, as opposed to just, taking it for what it is and accepting what it is and enjoying it. And then because of that, allowing it to just surprise me and blow my mind later.
Seriously, because it is surprising us like incredibly right now. It's amazing. Oh yeah. Wait. I love you, Ankle. I'm so happy that I'm taller than you two now. Wait. Nani? How? No one is taller than us, right, Jacob?
Oh, no, I think they said specifically that they're 194 centimeters. Which is,
what?
Yeah.
Dang. Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay, so another big thing is we have a couple convention announcements. Jacob and I are going to be returning to Austin, Texas this summer for RTX 2019. Be sure to see if you can at least maybe come into the area if you are local, because we will definitely find time outside of the convention to hang out with you and set up meetups and stuff like that. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Gooey. I'm waiting till Battle Lines comes to my local bookstore so I can be that person and be like, hey, yeah, I know this author.
I can be taller than you both if I stand on a box. Well, then there you go. Yep. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and by the way, the next stretch goal is a mystery on the on the actual Kickstarter, but it's gonna be pretty good. So
cool.
Yeah, look forward to that.
Cool. Guys, No Game No Life on the Kill la Kill replacement poll. If you guys find Konosuba and Kill la Kill tolerable, I think No Game No Life is fine as well.
I have already seen No Game No Life.
He has already seen No Game No Life, so it's not high on our priority one for us to do. So I can say with certainty, no, I don't think No Game No Life will be on the replacement poll for that.
Yeah.
Oh, Ramiz, I loved your reaction to Kill la Kill episode 21 and your happiness to see Nui get destroyed by Satsuki.
Yes.
By just speech and Mako greatness. Yes. But it was kind of sad you didn't mention how amazing Senketsu was in this episode. He saved Mako from Nui and was lecturing Ryuko about how much strain Satsuki is taking while wearing him. Overall reaction was amazing. Kill la Kill is amazing. Yeah, I think it was just, there were so many things we were talking about that we just lost track of so many things. Right. You know, that's all that is. Yeah, we'll get into other questions coming up here. But Jacob, you're going to a local con for just a day.
Indeed, just a day, and I really should double check when that actually is because I bought the ticket a while ago. So I kind of need to remember when that's actually
chat's
happening.
Gonna save you here.
Watch. It's actually this weekend or something.
Right.
But I'm going to be going to Emerald City Comic Con specifically on Sunday because Critical Role is going to be there on Sunday.
Yep.
And I was a bit late getting the tickets, so I wasn't able to go for the whole event. But yeah, so I will be there on Sunday, and hopefully I can meet up with some of y'all, or we can
if we have
crash the Critical Role panel or something like that. But
if we have any local people and stuff as well, I might even try to just see if I could show up outside or something like that if there's anything that happens post event.
We'll hang out.
Because that would be pretty cool. It's today. Good one.
I know it's a Sunday that it happens, so I know it's not today. Now, if it had already happened, that would have been a bit unfortunate. But
yes,
yeah.
But that would be pretty cool.
ECCC is March 14th through 17th.
Okay,
awesome.
Cool. So 5 weeks from now.
Okay, I feel much better.
If you want to hang out with us in the local Seattle area, come let us know. We will post details on the Discord and Twitter.
We might even be able to show you guys one of our favorite restaurants that, if you like garlic, this place is amazing. Now, I haven't gone to the Seattle one in a long time, so I don't know if that one's still open because it's like a family joint, and we usually go to the ones that are closer. But it is amazing.
Hey, if you let me come to this, I'll pay for y'all's food. I'll treat anyone that shows up.
Yeah, garlic.
Yeah, like thick. Yeah, like we can't be social weebs because we stink because we're weebs, but also garlic.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that if we
it's not Olive Garden.
Food, then no,
dear God, no. No.
This is like one of those family joints where it's like they know their stuff, and but there's only 3 locations.
Oh, Star Platinum, you're in the Seattle area?
Oh, awesome.
Hey!
Oh, so then when you got the snow, you were probably getting some of the same snow.
Yeah, you're getting the same snow we had. Yeah, exactly. You always take restaurant recommendations. Garlic. Yes, exactly. Everyone loves garlic. That's a fact. Exactly.
1 million people show up. Applebee's.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, next thing that's I would say kind of pretty cool is we wanted to kind of share some specific things that have come up more or less recently that have kind of got us a little bit hyped. Like we're gonna try and talk with you guys about certain I would say little segments that we can have in our podcast is things that could just be fun to talk about with y'all. But this one is something that I'm going to bring up this. I'm just going to do this really quickly, too, right up in the front as well, because this is going to be special. So if y'all are here from the Discord and you're here for Jacob to see a specific, a specific set of videos, then you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
But first thing, actually, if any of y'all are, kind of connected with us, I'd say beyond just the reaction videos and stuff, that we're both big fans of Critical Role. And I've been more or less getting into D&D a bunch more recently. Just
as he indoctrinated me into Divinity, I got him into Critical Role.
Yeah. And And specifically with what they've been doing in the most recent episodes, if you don't know what Critical Role is, it's a Thursday night Twitch D&D live stream with like really amazing voice actors and voice actresses playing the game.
Basically your childhood if you watched anime and dub and they're all playing D&D.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
And the more recent episodes have been so good. So good that it's making me want to just like screw Frisbee and just try and prep to like be a D&D like DM or something like that. I want to play this game like so much. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
But the more recent episodes specifically. So if y'all are already a Critical fan, you know what I'm talking about.
Right,
you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely wonderful. And also, by the way, if any of y'all are Critical Role fans, and for some reason you haven't seen the Christmas special that happened this year.
Chutney!
You're a fool, Claus. We could never compete with Amazon.
There was a Christmas special with Travis Willingham, the dub voice actor for Roy Mustang from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And
it's just...
It's beautiful.
So good.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I know, Jess. It's the struggle now. Like Frisbee has actual competition now. It's a bit nuts. Azkaban85 won, and I love you, Ankle. Thank you so much for the follows. Glad to have you here. Appreciate it. It has not been that good. Let's be honest now. Lyria, you.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
I don't know about that. So that was so bad. That was so bad. Oh man.
Should we go into these videos or should we keep going on?
Let's keep going here.
Okay.
One of the shows that we've been watching recently has really been just kind of like messing me up, man.
Oh yeah.
Like just rewatching the episodes, going over the little bits that we get here and there. But Mob Psycho 100, the second season. Guys, if any of y'all aren't on the Mob Psycho hype train right now, what are you doing? Like Mob Psycho is really good right now. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are like, oh yeah, we're all aware of it and stuff like that, but they've been dropping amazing episodes, and the most recent episode, I don't even know if I'm behind. I think we are technically still behind because there's one episode that came out today.
Right, exactly.
We still haven't gotten that one yet. But it's so good. Yeah. Like Mob Psycho, holy crap.
That episode basically just like I had to.
We're talking about episode 4 here. We haven't seen episode 5 yet. We haven't seen
the episode from today, but like that episode made me need to like de-stress that day and just be like, okay, all right, cool, all right, this is the thing.
Yeah, Ollie, delete anything that talks about episode 5. Do not let it. Do not let it.
Be ruthless, Lord Vader.
Yes.
Yeah, but Mob Psycho, like, if you haven't seen Mob Psycho, check it out, because, like, first season, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, but now I think they're
following up on it.
We're almost at that point where Mob Psycho is becoming one of my favorite anime of all time. Like it's that good right now.
Just thinking about that episode, though,
and there can we still have at least 8 more episodes to go. Like just to think about that, even if it's only one core, we're still only a third of the way through the episode. That's just crazy.
Like, you guys know how triggered I get over any kind of like fairy type stuff or whatever, and not that has anything to do with the episode. Don't worry for people that haven't seen it. But like the connection, the similarities between stuff,
if you guys have questions about anime that we haven't seen going on polls and stuff, we're not really going to answer those questions right now. You'll have to just wait and see with regards to the poll.
Yeah, keep like saying like like shilling your show and stuff, but we won't address it here, if that makes sense.
Exactly.
We just sort of like take the recommendations en masse and then go through a selection process.
We hear you. We hear you.
It's just not something that we want to like focus our discussion on.
The main reason is because it gets repetitive, just a bit,
very quickly.
Yeah,
but keep shilling your show.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
This is something that actually kind of surprised me. Jacob and I did a podcast a while back on the Infinity War movie, and like, do you remember like watching it for the first time and what feeling was like?
Yeah, it's just like, hey, here's conventions and rules of what, not what should and shouldn't be done, but what can and can't be done.
Right.
Let's just get rid of all that, you know.
So they released a teaser spot for the next movie, the Endgame, Avengers Endgame. And Marvel is just killing it, but there was something strangely like visceral and personal with the way they just shot that TV spot with Captain America in it. And they used basically a single phrase to great effect in this little short, and it's like, you know, 15 to 30 seconds or something like that. But anyone else out there like really, really hyped? I know Marvel saturation is totally a thing and stuff, but like, who else is gonna be out there like opening like night, like watching like the new Avengers one? Because holy crap, I'm really, really hyped.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Thanos versus Saitama.
That's a good question, because like, you know, I mean, yeah,
I don't know.
It's 50-50. You know?
50-50. There you go. Oh my gosh, Tachigaru is so hyped. The teaser didn't do anything for me. I have what you call Marvel saturation. Exactly. So it needs to show something cool instead of teasers with nothing on it. Yeah, the thing the thing that hit me was they showed basically the city, I think that was New York, mostly just empty and apocalyptic. And then Cap's whole phrase, you know, but not us. But not us. I go in and watch that again, and I get chills every single time. Like, I'm kind of freaking out, not just because of the actual story, but the scope of what this one movie is going to mean because of what the last movie was. So yeah, just wanted to see if anyone had any like similar just chills gotten from that.
No, people are just calling for Shaggy versus Thanos.
I don't think that meme is any good anyway. It's like, wow, it's the Chuck Norris jokes, but like I can do that with Speedwagon. Oh my god, look, it works, you know. Speedwagon only spoke one word and the universe beckoned to him. Speedwagon merely began to think, and the Shaggy memes just kind of faded away.
I feel like
I don't feel so good, Mr. Speedwagon.
I feel like the match for the Speedwagon memes would be like the Morgan Freeman memes.
But I don't think those are a thing anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Oh, since you're sadly not reacting to Genlock, have you watched it and what do you think about it?
Oh, that's a good point. I need to watch that.
Like we're not necessarily like the reason why we're not reacting to it is because they're putting it on Rooster Teeth's site. Right, it's not that we don't want to. Yeah. It's just that the show itself is one that, you know,
because Rooster Teeth wants to keep it exclusive, which totally makes sense because YouTube's not, you know, providing ad revenue and stuff. Right. So, you know,
I'd want to basically support them, if anything, by maybe shouting out the show here and there. But it's a cool thing.
I suppose we could do full length, but
you know, not even that worth it, I would say.
Yeah.
Tachi Gamer 96 with the Twitch Prime resub. Oh wait, no, just the regular resub for your 4th month in a row. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Wait, what? They said it's completely fine to react to it on YouTube.
Oh.
They made a blog post about it. Huh. I'll talk to Murder. I'll talk to Arnold. I'll see what the dealio is there.
Interesting.
Because I think he's reacting to it, but I'll check it out. Yeah. General C. Patton with the tier 1 resub. Thank you so much. The Infinity Gauntlet would make Saitama cease to exist, and a few seconds later, a red glove would ominously appear from a rift in space, pull it open, and he would step out of oblivion while asking who turned the lights off.
Wow.
We don't care about your interdimensional whatevers.
Basically, yeah.
My drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens.
That's right. My fist is the fist that will...
Fist your... Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Jacob, you had a cool thing that you had been excitedly talking to me about earlier. Earlier today too. What was that?
So this is kind of a bit of a win. This is now you're gonna see me nerd out here. But,
okay.
I know, right? But in one of my D&D groups, they recently had the DM had the brilliant idea of having us fight in a tournament against each other.
Oh, right? Sweet.
And the thing is, I mean, like, it's been absolutely amazing. And the way they explained it is that the gods basically just like portal us out to their realm to fight for them and, you know, entertainment and whatnot. And the DM went all out with like map and like environmental effects that are randomized and changed every time, and you can like appeal to the gods for boons and things like that and whatnot.
Right.
But the thing is, everyone else, you know, fights, and it's like a question of whether they're going to win. And I destroy them. Twice now. Once today, and then once, you know, the previous time. The first time, I just destroyed the person. I broke their will to fight so much that he just spent his turns doing nothing as I destroyed him. And then this next time, I was going up against the wizard who has Disintegrate, and my character has 8 dexterity. So, kind of a problem, right? But basically, I cleverly strategized around him, and because he's a wizard, so he bought a bunch of scrolls specifically to counter me in the tournament because, you know, time passes and stuff. Okay. But I ended up countering his strategy with something that was awesome, and basically, first turn, before I took basically a prepared action instead of readying like a buff for myself. But I readied to basically cast a spell at him and like almost killed him in the one shot, and broke his spirit as well. And then he basically was just like, okay, what? He did one more thing, like he polymorphed himself into a T-Rex to try and like, you know, give himself extra hit points, but even then it wasn't enough. And eventually he just gave up.
Wow.
And then I killed him.
Wow. So you're such a badass that you've cleared through 2 people that you thought would be potential challenges.
Well, the first one I didn't think would be a challenge.
Oh, okay.
No, the first one I didn't. Basically, I had greater invisibility, and they didn't have a way to detect it. But then the wizard specifically got things to counter my invisibility, but I still beat them. And it was amazing. But they should have won. They should have one-shotted me. They should have been, like, I should have been destroyed. But yeah. Yeah, it was wonderful. And
what's your standings in the tournament arc right now?
I'm going to the finals against
someone else. So you won the semifinals.
Yeah, and I'm almost certainly going to win the finals because I'm going up against a martial class. But
I love how you just laugh like martial classes. Oh my! You know, how droll! You come at me with a sword.
But the best part about it is that I went full on like Darth Bane with it. Where like,
oh really?
Yeah, because he had all kinds of like advantages and stuff that made it so that he should have won, right? So I go into it, and even before the fight starts, I'm being like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna, I'm dead. Like, and I really was dead. If it had been like, if we had started close to each other, then he could have just counterspelled, you know, my abilities, and then I would have been toast. But we were far enough away that he was out of range of counterspell. And I destroyed him.
Wow.
And it was so wonderful. And he was talking so much crap about how he was going to obliterate me hands down. He could not lose and everything. And then suddenly I just like whisper to the DM on roll 20, like, okay, so this is what I want to do with my turn. I want to ready an action to, you know, do this. And suddenly in the voice chat, he's just like, oh, that's dirty.
So can the other player hear what you're telling the DM you're gonna do?
No, because there's a specific whisper function. I can if it's in the voice chat, it's not. But basically, I whispered it to him, and then he basically was like, "All right, make a dexterity saving throw," and then he fails, and he went down to like 13 health.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. You mad lad! Jacob's Keikaku Dori intensifies. Jacob is standing so proud.
Like, it was like, think like Fate Zero when Castor is talking about how like from hope to despair, you know, like because he was so confident about everything, and then he just realized, Nani, I'm dead.
Like, when someone says, Mesker says, I'm scared of Jacob. He looks docile, but I wouldn't want him as an enemy. Jacob can kill Thanos. One strike, Jacob. Why am I afraid of Sniper Jacob now?
That's why I love Sniper.
Jacob, destructor of spirits and crusher of dreams.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was
Jacob
so much
versus
fun.
Shaggy. Jacob is a level 100 player in a level 70 zone.
But the best part about it was that I was completely at a disadvantage. Like, I shouldn't have won, except that I basically just took the rules of readying spells and completely forgot about that. So yeah, it was wonderful.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I'm a Warforged sorcerer with first level of fighter.
Of course, you took the first level in fighter.
I want to wear armor and do magic. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so he basically min-maxed, not as high as he could probably, but for a specific style of sorcerer, there's probably one other spell obliteration style multi-class tech that you could have used with the warlock.
Well, but, okay, yeah, there's plenty. The thing is, it wasn't
because of your level.
It wasn't so much min-maxed as wanting to do multiple things. Because like the traditional thing with spellcasters is that they're squishy, right?
Right.
So I'm not as good of a spellcaster, but I just have a high AC, and it's awesome.
That's amazing. And the thing is, guys, like he's doing all this stuff within earshot of me for the most of the time. So I hear like Jacob just like cackling to himself while he hasn't pressed his push to talk button yet because he's like, I've won. and then he just says, I would like to insert D&D jargon. And I'm just like, nani, and then I can hear slight bit of people just like oh
It's straight up like the if any of you have played Munchkin, the level up card where it says invoke obscure rules, but like it's obscure because it's like the basic rules that no one looks at, just like these are the things everyone can do in combat.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
so yes we'll stop speaking another language, but it was pretty much something special. So Jacob, I have something to show you.
All right.
So chat, for those of you that know what this is going to be something special that I'm going to try and make sure we can get
oh boy.
We can get everyone in here to listen to. I hope there's no issues with audio here.
But Jacob said manipulator name type didn't suit him.
we have some special videos made by two of the top contenders, I would say, in the Discord Factions events group. We have the Hunter Association, which of course they're going to be near the top. It's an extremely popular show, and they have a lot of meme hunters amongst them. And these are going to be some meme videos made by these by two basically really skilled editors in their group who took anime OPs or music that would be the equivalent of an anime OP, and they made a 90-second Discord trailer. So basically what this is, Jacob, is anime memes combined with memes of us in order to make a 90-second Discord OP. So basically, if the Discord was an anime, they made a 90-second OP for this whole thing here.
All right,
and
awesome.
y'all are gonna wanna see this, like
meme review.
And Jacob, we're going to be like, I haven't completely decided which one is the winner. But we're going to be relying a lot on your feedback to determine which one of these will be the Discord trailer for like our the trailer for our Discord server. So guys, whichever one wins this is going to be uploaded to YouTube. I'm going to talk with the creators and stuff about this and stuff. It'll be a question of whether or not it's public or unlisted, and that you'll get to see it if you're, in the Discord, or if people for public will be able to see it as well. But yeah, this is cool. Basically what our Discord is about. So
is it set up so that they can see it too?
I'm gonna set it up in a second so that they should be able to see it here. All right, let me go over here real quick. All right, so that's going there. Cool. And that's good. I'm gonna test something really quick. If I put this in, nope, that is the wrong thing. Hold on, guys. Might be a hot minute here.
It'll be audio output.
Yeah, hold on.
Lyriot. Here repping the senpai faction.
Yes. Yes, basically. Oh my gosh. Weird. Oh, is this it? Yeah, this should be it.
Probably. Yes. Sounds about right. They're saying make it bigger.
Make it bigger?
Yeah.
Should I make it bigger? I don't want to block you on this thing here. How about like that? I mean, that looks pretty good, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is pretty good. The one thing I'll be making sure of here.
Oh my gosh.
What?
African jail. I'm so excited that I'm shitting and peeing my pants.
Oh no. No, please.
It was much too big to be called a video.
Please do not do that. Okay, so desktop audio. Yeah. Headset earphones. So what I'll do here, and I'm gonna just test something real quick.
Oh, look away.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you know what song this is?
No, I've never heard it before.
All right. Here we go. No. This is gonna be as big as it's gonna get.
Okay.
So, if you have never ever experienced our Discord, you're about to get a slight taste of it through the lens of one of the wonderful members of our Discord in the Meat is God faction. And no, that is not entirely a specific euphemism to, like a meat scepter or something along those lines. But it is also a reference to Haikyuu, right. And this is the wholesome faction. This is the wholesome faction group. So I hope I built up the hype properly for you guys. We are going to start this little reaction bit for all of you here right now.
Hey, Amber!
Yep, Amber, the legend.
Project SOS, I love it. Oh no, she's gonna do the flicker thing, isn't she?
Now it starts off slow here, but
no spoilers. Don't worry. And then the silhouettes of each of us.
Alright, get ready everyone. Here it goes.
Wow, that was so good.
Oh man.
So good.
Oh man. That is amazing.
That was really good.
That is so good. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Yeah, the sipping Abdul scene. And with our faces. Holy crap. Yeah, and
oh my god, wasn't that amazing?
And I loved the callback to the what was it when Mark, I think it was Mark, he took our reaction to the All Might versus All for One fight, and then
yes,
swapped out the footage, so that it's the Eromanga sensei,
yes, girl,
Daisuke desu, chinchin, or whatever, and then we're like, oh, yeah.
The only thing I got is that it's just, oh my gosh, yes, the power of memes is strong. Yes, seriously. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm glad this made you smile as Soulsix. Yes. Yeah. The dab was the best part. Oh my gosh.
And the transition
Marcus,
to
hey,
it too.
yes.
Hey,
that was Ollie who did that part.
Okay,
gotcha.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's right. That was Ollie.
All right. So that one is from Meat is God, Jacob. Overall,
very good.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. By the way, also Marcus, good job not taking credit for that, because that was quite the meme.
Indeed.
But yes, that video was so good.
All right, so this one is from the Hunter Association. So as you know, this had to be done by Mark.
Right.
Marcus,
exactly.
Of course. Yeah. Yes. The legend.
Yep. Yep.
Let's say we just jump right into it. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ollie, they always forget about me. Feels bad.
I'm sorry, Ollie.
We're sorry.
It was amazing.
Yes.
That's
as soon as I heard Cruel Angel Thesis, I started dying. Yep. It's beautiful like that. All right, here is the one from the Hunters Association.
Okay.
This one is also very good.
Okay.
Can't wait for you to see it.
Right.
Here we There it is.
Wow.
There it is.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that's tough.
Right?
That's tough.
Right?
That's really tough.
I know.
So is there a third one?
There is not a third one.
Okay.
There is not a third one.
All right.
That would have been amazing if there was a third one.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh.
Oh man. Oof.
Yeah. So they're both fantastic.
I think we might need to watch them again in order to properly be able to analyze them and see which one is truly best.
To properly give kind of an understanding of one of them.
Yeah.
I like that they're both very different.
They are both very different. One is more of like a meme video, and one is more of an actual like trailer thing of like, this is the kind of stuff that happens on the Discord.
Right, and I think that makes it easier to, I would say, kind of give kind of a judge kind of thing on them.
Right. Yeah. It's tough. It's really tough because.
See, it's tough for you. Yeah. I'm remaining as neutral as I can, but like I've seen these now each about 10 times. I love them both so much. Like I know every single little detail about them. Like they're really, really funny. Oh, do you just want us to do them again? I mean, I do. I totally can. Okay.
I do.
All right, then I'll get them. I'll get it prepped. All right, so here's the Meat is God one. All right, so if y'all missed it, we're gonna go.
All right,
we're gonna go and do it again here real quick. These are great though. Wait a minute. Okay, people are giving their opinions and stuff. Gotcha. Tiebreaker round. Yes. Smash them together. Everyone wins. I mean, that's not a bad idea. But
one's the opening, one's the ending. Yeah,
we have points to distribute as well. So there's that.
Oh, that is good point.
For sure. All right, so let's do the Meat is God one again. I hope you guys get to enjoy this one again. Here we go. Oh, there we go. See, I feel like also like this one, you have this beginning here, and it's so perfectly simple.
Yep.
And they blew their budget on like the last half, you know, like, cause like you look at this and it's like, oh wow, we're halfway through. I mean, it's amazing though, and then here it just goes. I know exactly why I'm crying in that spot right there. I know exactly why I'm crying right there. Is followed by the cringe. Now, I don't remember where it is. Let me bring this back. Not there. This. I believe someone was saying that this is actually the kanji for like SOS or Semblance of Sanity.
Really?
I'm not sure if that was it, but one of the people in,
because that doesn't look like the text for Attack on Titan, so
hold on. It was in the beginning then. Let me see. It's in the beginning. Sense of Sanity. There's a spot where they were saying that the actual kanji that they grabbed.
Maybe it's at the beginning when they show like Project SOS and all that, or
maybe. Maybe this. That means Project SOS. Anyone from the Meat is God, which part? Oh, Jess is from the faction, yes. It means Sanity's Semblance from Jess's Twitter friend. Okay, which spot specifically, though? Is it the end?
Or is it the beginning part?
Because there's this spot here.
No, we told you Discord kid.
Oops.
Oh, man.
The end, gotcha. Yeah, okay. So I was right. For some reason, I doubted myself because it was so
there's so much detail
short.
Put into it. Or?
Well, no, because it's not as long. That's what I was saying. No, the cry moment is not from the Berserk.
When was the cry moment from? Made in Abyss, or?
It's not from Made in Abyss either, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. Oh, greetings from Brazil. Both of you, along with Drunk Putty, his brother, are the best reactors that we'll have in history. Oh, thank you. You're so nice. Thank you. I love all the flashing imagery here. So like this one right here where they go to the Discord,
yeah,
and then we have this image of me. And then we have this. Like, look at this beauty right here. Like, look at.
Oh, that's right. It was your line, April.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. That's why I wasn't crying.
and we have this. Yes. This is Jacob, by the way.
Yeah.
This is Jacob.
Yeah.
Some of our favorite shows, discussions. This is the faction stats. Slap. We have Ruby. Yeah.
Pulls and then showing Monogatari.
I love all the flashing images right here. Like this so fits within the Cruel Angel thesis thing here. So it's just a psychedelic mess of things. Yeah, those Body Improvement Club shirts were the best. The One Piece manga. I think I'm wearing a.
Yeah, you're wearing a leafy hat. And...
No, I'm wearing
the
lab coat, and I did a Hoen Kyoma part there, and that was amazing. And of course, they would have the Haikyuu moment for hype, but then we have this wholesome moment here. It's so sweet.
Yeah, like, and then they follow it right up.
We have this wholesome moment right here, followed up by some cringy stuff from the archive that will be immediately skipped over because it never happened. Right. Followed by probably one of my favorite moments in Haikyuu ever.
Right, and it was in like the second episode.
Yep, basically. So amazing stuff. Amazing
Absolutely fantastic.
Yep. Let me set up the next one here. All right. So yeah, gotta check Jacob. FBI. Oh my gosh. All right. And then we have the Hunters Association. They're one here. And the thing I love about this one is you look at the crispness of it. Like,
oh yeah, yep.
Like it's
very good job this one, Mark.
Oh my god, like so
crap.
crisp. And then everything is done and beat with the music right there.
Starting out with,
hold on, let's go back because we need to show you guys some memes.
Caleb, like I've sent the Caleb Bowsette to like IRL friends of mine out of context.
Now, and this is a cursed image.
No, it is a wonderful image.
But it exists.
It exists, and that is absolutely incredible.
Yep.
And other people have seen this, Caleb. People that you know.
Then we have this. Yes. And then we have probably one of the greatest memes in the Discord right here. Is this a magnet?
With me in the background.
With Jacob in the background. This is Traveler Jacob.
Yeah.
Yep, right here. Blessed image. Yeah, sure, whatever. And then this is actually the part from let me see. Right here. This is actually, I think, what was going on when I reacted to this scene. I'm not sure, but this
something
is
like that.
This is, of course, something that those of you that watch Hunter x Hunter, you know what's going on right here. But then we have this beauty, which, by the way, like, say what you will about Griffith, but he's never looked so good.
At least he knew to still have armor, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then we have this.
Yes. Yes. I have also shared this one with my real-life friends out of context.
Look at Jacob. Look at this. Look at this monstrosity.
Oh, that's what you guys used to post whenever Hunter x Hunter reactions were late, Ollie?
Which one?
I'll wait here for 1 hour.
Oh. Oh, that's even better. We have Endeavor Jacob in here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, this is Endeavor Jacob.
Yes. And that is actually an emote on the Discord, and I love it so much. I use it all the time.
This is the best. Yes. Yeah. Yes, our community has some. I am so proud of this community.
Yeah. And we can really say that and mean it.
All right, now we have the merger of Caleb and Jacob here. Oh wait, this of course has
classic.
But hold on, where'd it go? I missed it. Is this it? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this has a story behind it. This is Jacob and Caleb's faces mashed together.
But more than just that, like way more than that. We're also Voldemortified and
among other things. But let's continue on through here. We had a shout out Percy and his very amazing JoJo bod.
And Chewed and his doggo.
Yep. And these are some of the prime roles for people that organize specific things in the Discord. And like, if you're on the Discord, you know these people. Like, this is how like tight the community is. They're amazing. And Vray, oh my gosh.
Giving info on the faction events and stuff.
Showing like Which, by the way, I gotta take a look at the Stardust Crusader one, because that and the Meet is God one still blow me away.
Yeah.
So like this is
look at that. I mean, you can see it a little bit, but like, oh man.
I love the Minimalist Body Improvement Club one. It's amazing.
I really love
Meet is God.
I really love the stupidness, but
of the Band of the Hawk.
Of the Band of the Hawk.
Yes, look at the Band of the Hawk here. Like, look at this. This is so dumb, but oh, it works. Oh, it works so well. And then we have the Hunters
like, and the fact here. That they make them all like the Band of the Hawk, members. So like they have Griffith's helmet, of course, but then Corcus's hat and everything, and like, oh man,
it's beautiful.
I think Cascus.
Text thing here says welcome also. So Marcus had to create his own Discord just to do all this stuff.
Yep. It's like the technical aspects of that one, Mark, like I don't even want to think about how long you probably spent on that. Like,
a long time, I'm guessing. In some ways, like, that's where I can't kind of hide my bias a little bit, I feel like the second one is slightly better. It's not as funny, that's for sure, the other one, but
just a better, like,
right, it's because of those first 40 seconds, I would say, with the Meet is God one.
Yes. The Meet is God one, I feel like the Meet is God one is the one that I will rewatch the most in my own time.
Yes, for sure.
Because the jokes now. Awesome. The ones in the Hunter Association one are amazing as well. Mm-hmm. But like just the rapid fire like timing with the opening, like it's just so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the things I wanted to show you. We don't need these anymore.
Absolutely incredible. And one of the things that I love about it too is that the second one really was informational. So like, for instance, the whole thing with the factions, people wondering what the hell are factions, or just knowing that they exist. Mm-hmm. Like, awesome.
Yeah, and that's something that we want to move towards having as a permanent aspect of the community, where it will be like just kind of constantly there, not taking over anything of the server as a whole, but as a constant kind of community, I would say cornerstone. Mm-hmm. And it's just gonna keep getting better and better and more fun and more ridiculous and stuff. Yeah, the 1A banner was the only one Caleb didn't talk about. It's funny because I feel bad for Class 1A because they had so many people that were like excited about their group, mm-hmm. and then they just kind of stopped showing up. I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's not technically over, so
when does it end?
Yeah, the 8th, so Friday.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, that was more of an info dump than the NEN system.
But the NEN system is a very effective info dump.
That's true. One of the best info dumps in anime.
One of the most necessary info dumps in anime. Most info dumps are not necessary.
That is very true. Very true. Hold on, we missed a couple things here. GUI Engineer with the tier 1 resub. Is this community really something to be proud of, Kappa? Proud of, though, I think.
Yeah, or toe.
I think it was meant me to say, is this community really something to be proud of, though, Kappa?
Yeah.
Yeah. GUI, you have plenty of reason to be proud of for this community. GUI ended up sending us, you can check it out in one of our unboxing videos, GUI ended up sending us, with collaboration with another Discord member, his own Microsoft Paint art, of Made in the Abyss,
which is
now this is entirely in MS
amazing.
Paint.
Yeah, which is
but it is a beautiful piece of art. Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Oh yeah,
I put it up by my bed back there. So
it is absolutely amazing.
It's incredible stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I think for this one I have to give the edge to the Hunter Association.
Okay.
As amazing as the Meet is God one is. I feel like the Meet is God one, I kind of will want to like send to people. But yeah.
All right, cool. Well then, if that's the case, then Mark, if you're in here, which you might still be, I'm not 100% sure, but your video won.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Well done. That was amazing.
Congratulations. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to be posting a little thing in the Discord after this whole thing is done. Mm-hmm. But
I'm really curious to
you did an exceptional job.
Oh, okay. You are still here. Yeah. You did an amazing job, and I'm curious to know just how much time that took you, because yeah. The interesting one too, absolutely.
Plucky Aurora saying 1 for a channel trailer and 2 for a Discord trailer. There's possibilities there. I think sure. that if anything, we will not like the Meet is God one will definitely be used and presented in some way, shape, or manner. Mm-hmm. We'll just have to figure out a way to do it.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a great showcase. It really was. Erwin is my president. Yeah. I am proud of this community. Let's all give a clap for the members of this community. Y'all are just the best. If you want to know what our community is about, that was a small taste of a part of it.
That's right.
If you want to see where some of the I would say the kind of the shit posting side of the community can also be seen, there's a May Madness. Just look up Semblance of Sanity May Madness. There's a meme video competition that happened last year in May.
That's right.
That had a lot of things similar to this, and it was just as awesome. Ridiculously funny and hilariously stupid. It was amazing. Oh man, Star Platinum. The next unboxing vid is always the 15th of the month.
What Dikey said. Yep,
exactly. Yes, clap. Hey, Pastel Star Gem. Hey, yes, best of the best for sure. Yeah. I only joined just before events started, and everyone is super lovely. I've had so much fun. Oh, awesome. Jess, yeah. Kind of wish there were more trailers, though.
I know, right? Because more of a good thing,
totally. Yeah, totally. Yeah. I think what happened was a lot of people made the other ones there, but it was a little intimidating for a lot of people with regards to doing this, because they knew there was going to be stiff competition coming from people like Mark or Amber. And
And by the way, just got to say, Amber, excellent song choice, because the thing is, as I'm overdone in a lot of ways as the Evangelion opening is, it just works so well because you can put anything in there, and you can it works so well for that fast-paced humor, because you can just splice things in there and it works, and
you timed things really well. It was amazing. It was so good. I do think I rewatched the first one more for the memes than the second one, and the second one I rewatched to make sure I caught everything, because there are a lot of hidden little things that you end up not noticing on your first watch through. But yeah. Oh yeah, Mesker saying, to be honest, I don't really check the whole factions. The infrastructure on Discord is kind of confusing. There are so many channels. Yeah, we have a lot of channels. So it's more of a thing of this. It's just there if you're interested. But we rely primarily actually on the people involved to kind of help ingratiate people into it. Right. So it's pretty fun.
And this was more factions than the last time. So there's that too.
Yeah, and Lyrid is right. Myself and the rest of the Senpai have figured out some stuff to make the future events and factions work out nicely as well, so that could be looked forward to.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to be doing things a little bit more streamlined next time, because this one we went all out in terms of ambition and ended up biting off a little bit more than we could chew, but still ended up having a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you so much, Star Platinum.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, this community is something to be proud of. You guys got something special here.
Oh, thank you. Gabrielle, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Seems my letter didn't get there yet, but it also has some artwork and memes too. Oh, sweet. Have you ever been interested in a show manga solely for the memes?
Does Nichijou count?
Yeah, Nichijou kind of counts.
Because it's kind of a meme in and of itself, almost, kind of, sort of, because it's all skip based. But yeah, I would say that's the closest.
ReZero was one for you at one point.
Well, okay. Well, so
talking about that story.
So ReZero, everyone had been talking about ReZero, right? Because ReZero was ReZero, and it made this huge splash. and I had been thinking about it because I had been seeing like basically Rem is best girl, like taking over comment sections on completely unrelated videos, like not even anime videos,
right?
Like, and I was just like, wait, what? Like, okay, because usually whenever people are that emphatic about someone being best girl, that means that at the very least the character development was done well for that character, right?
Definitely.
Even if it was just to win the best girl competition. But then Giguk made a video about there was the ReZero is no masterpiece, but it is damn entertaining. But then he also did the one of ReZero in 8 minutes, and
oh my gosh, it was
why
so
are you
funny.
killing me? Because you smell like shit. Is that really a reason to kill someone? As soon as I saw that part, I was like, I need to see this show. I need to see why that joke exists, because that seems absolutely amazing. And if that happened, like, you know, like to me, like if that was how I was introduced to the show, I would have like fallen in love with it even more as well, because I ended up not liking ReZero as much, but I think if I had taken it less seriously upon going through, I would have enjoyed it a lot. Yeah.
Daiki, oh my gosh, Daiki gifted 2 tier 1 subs to Pastel Star Gem and Jess511. Daiki, so nice. You're legit. And wait, was that RNG sub gifting?
I don't know.
I don't know, but oh my gosh.
But
wow. That's so cool. Yeah.
And Gooey.
And Yateo King, thank you so much for following. And Gooey Engineer with the 100 bits. Our little sister is all you need for pull when Kappa, not Kappa. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Gooey. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Pop Team Epic is literally a meme anime. Okay, that's a
yes,
a great
that's
example.
also true.
Yeah. I started watching Pop Team Epic in just, you know, off.
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes.
Yeah, and it was quite good.
Yeah, it was funny. I didn't like it that much, you know, but I thought it was really funny when it was funny, you know.
Right, exactly.
These openings inspired me to become a VIP patron. Makes me proud to be a part of this wonderful community. Dr. Woman Respecter!
Thank you!
Whoa! Shout out to Dr. Woman Respecter joining the VIP crew. Yeah. What the heck? You're amazing. Thank you so much.
And
go get your Discord and everything all synced up.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Get synced up on that, because we do events in the Discord. There's the hangout, but then there's also a movie watch that we do.
Yeah, there's monthly events for VIPs, so go check that out. Thank you so much. Kui K Theater. Kui Cake Theater. Okay, with the 600 bits. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys should play Ace Combat 7. Doesn't even have to be on stream. It's an absolutely wild story that can be played as a standalone game.
Okay.
Ace Combat 7.
I have never heard of that before. Cool. Huh. Thank you.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either, but I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much for the bits. Gooey with the 100 bits, you troll. What? It's just a nice anime about novel writers with a lot of legitimately clever parts. Once you get past the normie barrier, aka fan service, Kappa. Oh my god.
See, the thing is, he has done this before, where it's like, oh, by the way, Jacob, there's this great anime. There's this great new anime that it's about writers and stuff, and it's fantastic, great character development, great plot and everything.
Oh,
you know, he's like, there's a little bit of fan service, but you know, I'm like, oh really? That sounds awesome. What is it? It's like, well, it's a sister is all you need, and I'm like,
Jacob's like, I'm so hyped for this show, and they're like, got him.
Yep,
ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, Star Platinums, do you guys have Monster Volume 2? I might send it if you guys don't. I saw that you guys received Volume 1 and then unboxing. I don't think we have Volume 2.
I don't think so.
Because I know we have Volume 1.
Right, but was that just Volume 1 or was that like a collection thing? Because that was a big one.
I think it was just Volume 1. I'm not sure. Because I think it was a hardback.
Yeah.
So I think the thing is just that the page quality is a little bit better. So
sure,
it's
like
thicker.
made, or okay, good point. Yeah. Or just possibly made
and
bigger.
Larger, right? That's probably also it as well. The frames for
not trolling. I really like it. I know you do, Gooey.
I know you do, Gooey, but it's just so hard to take you seriously.
Even though I know you're serious,
Oh man,
because like that show was definitely, at least the beginning of it, was definitely inspired by Erlang Sensei, and I don't know, man.
Moving on.
Yeah, so
we're gonna do one more thing before we go into a quick Q&A bit. But Jacob and I wanted to basically shill some shows to you guys that we feel like need to get out there like as much as possible, as often as possible. And this one from me is one you've heard from a lot. Jacob's going to do one for him as well.
Yes.
But this one I specifically want to do because I'm talking to all the people that are dub haters, basically.
Oh, yeah.
This is a show called Bacano. This is a show that has probably one of the greatest dubs in anime. It's amazing. I know it can't beat the Ghost Stories dub, but you know, I'm in all seriousness. Bacano is a show that I feel like everyone needs to see, and you really need to see it in the dub, in the English dub. It is a Prohibition era. I don't really want to say more than just kind of a character vignette, or a bunch of character vignettes that are strung together by a plot that is so crazy and chaotic and exciting that I don't really want to say anything more than that.
It feels like a Tarantino movie.
Yeah. Like a Tarantino show, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Or a really long Tarantino movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it's really good. It's very good.
It has one of the best dubs out there. I cannot recommend it highly enough. If you don't want to watch it in dub still, that's okay.
Because the
watch
sub's
it in
fantastic.
Sub. It's 13 episodes. Just watch the 13 episodes. I am like, it hurts me when people are like, "Hey Caleb, recommending to you this show," and I'll go, "Okay, cool. I'll eventually watch that, but you need to watch Bacano." Bacano, that doesn't sound like an interesting. No, you don't know what you're missing on. Bacano is that good. Yeah.
And one thing I will also say, if the great dub isn't enough of a pull to the series, this series has the best dedicated comic relief characters in any story I have ever seen. Because they are dedicated comic relief. That's Isaac and Miria.
Oh, yeah.
They're dedicated comic relief.
If you know who Isaac and Miria are, just praise them in the chat. They're amazing.
Yes. But this is comic relief characters done right. So if you want to see a great example of that,
oh my god,
Bacano, because they're treasures.
That's another thing that triggers me so much is, I know Wolfcats is trolling with me right now, but the Bacano sounds exactly like Durarara. It's like, oh man,
nothing against Durarara, but Bacano.
Bacano is what Durarara was like trying to be, right?
Well, right, because it was made by the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But Bacano, Baccano.
Yeah. Baccano. Bacano.
But yeah, because comic relief characters really bug me most of the time. There's characters like Mako, and of course she is an exception.
Comic book characters.
No,
you mean comic relief?
I said comic relief, I think.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I said comic book, but comic relief characters generally really bug me when they're dedicated comic relief characters and they don't play any additional part.
Right.
Mako is special because she's not just comic relief. As an example, she ties into the main point of the story and all that very well. But Isaac and Miria are dedicated comic relief, and oh my gosh, they're amazing.
Yeah. Don't know if you know this, but Bacano was inspired by the Monogatari light novels. By the way, yes, the dub is amazing. Thank you, Ramiz. I did not know that.
That's
wow.
Kind of makes a lot of sense now that I think about it.
Someone's saying that things you say about Bacano is the same thing I say about Noragami. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Puck
greater than
crazy.
All.
Well, and see, Puck is another great example where, one, he connects the guts, but then also it's the idea of bringing up the, adding some levity to the series, because otherwise, it'd just be too depressing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then
Bacano, isn't that just Kill a Kill, but worse animation on a train the whole time?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
You know how much I love Kill a Kill. And yet that comment actually pains me.
Yeah, I know. That's a joke.
And I'm not saying that I love Bacano more than Kill a Kill.
All right, so Jacob, your show,
my shill,
yes,
my shill is not quite a show, but it shouldn't come as any surprise when I bring this up. But I
think we have to keep constantly bringing it up because I think
have
there's
to
still
keep
people
constantly
out there.
bringing it up because
I swear,
there's still people that haven't seen this.
There are people in chat that haven't seen this.
And it's a problem. It's a problem, people. We're better than this.
Yep.
Right? It's 2019. Like, come on.
Take the stage, Jacob.
But that's a silent voice.
Yep.
Right? And yeah. Dr. Raymond Wyndham Spector, you know what's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the silent voice is absolutely incredible. You need to watch it. I know for me personally, like, okay, the silent voice is my favorite movie, right? I love Wolf Children. And that was my favorite movie for a long time. But silent voice, I can now say that, yes, it edges out past Wolf Children as my favorite movie of all time. Not favorite anime movie, but favorite movie. There are so many reasons why this movie is absolutely incredible and why you should see it. Yeah, thank you for making it a bit bigger. I wanted to have these written out because I didn't want to forget any of them because this is amazing and there's a lot of them and I wanted to cover it all. But one of the best parts is that it has a very concise premise that dictates the entire plot of the story and the themes. And that is huge because, one, it makes it way easier to communicate to people quickly why they need to see this. And that is, a deaf girl gets bullied really bad as a kid in school. But the bully is the main character of this story. Yeah. And it's his path to redemption, trying to fix what he, everything he did, right?
Yep.
If that doesn't, get you at least interested in, how are they going to do that? Because some of my favorite stories end up being okay, there's a premise. Oh, so there are all these things that they'll need to cover. Like with Black Lagoon, for instance, with Rock becoming, a modern day pirate. And it's well, there's going to be certain issues. How is he going to deal with this and that, or with Haruhi, someone's God and they don't know it. Well, okay, awesome. What are they going to do with this and that, right? And so that way, when those things happen, you can be awesome. They're covering it and it's, it's going great. And they really stick to that with a silent voice.
You're just soul sexing Jacob, a silent voice, SAO abridged loud guy. What?
Yeah. But seriously, that, because, okay, you've heard me talk plenty about how important it is for a story to keep things simple, and this does that, and it does it so well. When I think about the story, it's basically okay, let's take this very emotional premise as potential, but even then it could have been these kinds of stories have been done before and they have and I'm not shouting their praises, right? But it was executed on so well. Also it is one of the best introductory anime I've ever seen. A Place Within the Universe is another one like this, or Avatar: The Last Airbender, even though it's not an anime, but whatever, because it doesn't have any anime weirdness in there. It has a very emotionally grounded story, right? So you can introduce it to anybody, and you can get them interested in the movie without them ever knowing that it's an anime. And then you just have to tell them beforehand, by the way, this is an anime. We can watch it in English if you want. The dub's fine. But then also the animation is incredible. If people were worried, if people are worried when you tell them about it and you're okay, this is an anime, well, what's that? Okay, it's a cartoon made in another country, blah, 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 blah. Any fears that they have about it are quickly dispelled because the whole idea of okay, cartoons being for kids, right? Well, first 20 minutes of the movie gets rid of that concept real good.
Yep.
Well, cartoons, how do you express any kind of emotion without actors and things like that? Kyoto Annie, they get rid of that real well.
Yep.
Real quick. And then just the soundtrack,
oh my god, the
soundtrack, it's everything about this movie is so immersive that you can forget that you're watching an anime. One of my favorite stories is when I got this married couple, way older, by the way, not my age, they have an established family and all that stuff, and the husband was fairly open to watching anime. The wife was not. But we were watching it at their house, so she was like, oh, okay, cool. And I told her the premise, and she was like, all right, that sounds kind of fun. She wasn't even watching it, dedicated. It was just, she would, walk by and, watch some of it, and then, go do something else, and then watch more and whatnot. So it wasn't like she had the full experience of, being immersed in it, 100% from the very beginning. But there was this awesome point where the husband basically was like, just like, wow, the animation in this is really incredible. And she had this moment like a spell was broken, and she was just like, oh, that's right. This is animation. And it's just like, yes, yes. Someone that does not watch anime. And it was just like, that's so good. Because one of the things that makes me love stories the most is when I can tell everyone about them. You know, I don't have to, like, with Kill la Kill, for instance, right? There's the catch-22 of I can rave about it to almost nobody because they've either seen it already a long time ago, or they probably would not be interested. And that's absolutely incredible. Also, it is one of the best adaptations I've ever seen.
Yeah, you've read the source material.
Like, I've read the source material. Yep. 7 volumes of manga adapted into a 2-hour movie. They do an incredible job with this. There are certain things where you can, like, if you look back, you know, and like go and analyze it, you can be like, oh yeah, I can see where there was supposed to be more. But they stick to the guns of the main story so well. They circumvent the things that are cut out so that you don't really notice on first watch. And like, oh man, it's so good. And the thing is, it's a very different adaptation than the original material. So you can still go back and like read the manga and get this entirely new experience that's absolutely amazing. Also, and this is one of the things that I feel like is necessary in order to have a story that really not just becomes a really good story that you enjoy a lot, but like one of the greats that's like, oh my God, this changed my life and now I need to tell everyone about it or I will burn up inside, is that it's grounded in real world issues, and it never seems preachy. And it basically, like, because of that, because it didn't have any anime, like, you know, powers or whatever or anything like that, and Wolf Children has that too, and it still works. But the fact that it's like, okay, we're just going to talk about, you know, bullying and you know, people with disabilities and stuff like that. I feel like I learned something about life. Like, I feel like this movie actually, like, changed my life. Like, I am a different person because of watching it, right? And it's and I've had that feeling before, and I know what it's like when I have that feeling, and then that feeling is going to go away, right? This is not one of those.
Yeah.
I don't want to overhype this movie if for some reason you haven't seen it, but it is absolutely incredible. You need to watch it. And get as many people as you can to watch it because it's incredible.
Yeah, it's really special.
And then one thing before I go into the last thing. The trailer for this movie is one of the best trailers I've ever seen as well. One of the things that bugs me a lot is when trailers will give away too much of the movie. And then it's like, I feel like I've already seen the movie. Why watch the movie, right? But they also need to tell you what the movie's about so you know if you want to watch it, right? And this kind of ties into the whole premise aspect, but the trailer does an excellent job of communicating everything that the story is about, so you know what you need to, like, kind of expect of, like, oh, these are going to be some conflict problems that need to be addressed and whatnot, right? Without actually telling you anything really of what happens in the movie, other than, like, the first, you know, few minutes, right? And that is something that unfortunately seems lost on, you know, most movies today. But then there's the exceptions, you know, that come to mind, like things like Tangled or Frozen, and those stick in my memory really well. But so if you aren't sure whether you should watch the movie, just watch the trailer, and that will communicate, like, perfectly whether or not this is a movie that you'll enjoy. And then the last one is that as a writer, I really am blown away by this because I think about this in comparison to Wolf Children, right, which is my previous favorite movie of all time. And Wolf Children was one of the biggest ones that made me want to, like, it was one of those ones where it's like, I want to do that. I want to give people the same experience with my stories that Wolf Children gave me, right? Then this movie comes along. And as far as how much I love it, I would expect it to be another Mamoru Hosoda film, right? And granted, there's, like, the director, I forget her name, but is absolutely incredible, and she did an amazing job, right? But it all started with a one-shot that someone submitted to a shonen magazine that ended up getting grabbed. Like, that's how it began.
Yeah.
In, like, 2011, and then 5 years later, it has this amazing movie, right? If that doesn't give me, you know, hope that, like, hey, I can actually do it too, right? I can have that effect, right? Then I don't know what will. So if for any writers out there or creatives or whatever, watch this movie, let it blow you away, go read the manga, and then go read the one shot that started it, because it really just started with a concept, of what happens if you have a main character that bullied this deaf girl, and then where are they now and where do you go from there, right?
It's good.
Yeah, it's really good. So
hey, GUI Engineer with the 100 bits. I may be a troll, I may be sarcastic, but I'll never recommend anime to anyone that I don't think holds any merit. Example, the movie I sent you, No Game No Life Zero. The best way to describe the movie without saying anything is if No Game No Life is the movie, Ant-Man, kind of silly, goofy, but good. No Game No Life Zero is Captain America Civil War. So some comedy bits, but takes itself very seriously. You don't need to see the show at all to watch it. Cheer 100, Rue Love. Oh, thanks, GUI. Awesome. Appreciate it. I love how people are memeing Boss Baby in chat. It's like, yeah. The Academy is a joke. What else is new? Who takes that stuff seriously anyway? Like, if anything, what a coincidence. This animated project wasn't made in the U.S. Oh, I guess it doesn't have a chance, because it's not like any of them actually watch the animated stuff anyway.
Right. Yeah. So, which is hey, that just. Well, yeah.
That just brings further proof to the thing that they're actually out of touch and they don't know what they're doing anymore.
Right, but then also hope, because that means a new age can begin.
Eventually, when they all die out.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
but
for real though.
But A Silent Voice, amazing. Watch it. Get everyone you can to watch it. It is absolutely incredible. But yeah. Oh, also, kind of a cool, fun thing. I started Jordan Peterson's book Maps of Meaning recently, listening to it on Audible.
Okay.
It's really good. I don't normally read nonfiction, but this is really good. So
cool.
Any of you out there that want to listen to a book, check it out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're gonna move into the Q&A section here real quick, and then we'll wrap up the video, wrap up the podcast. So, anyone have any questions for us? I noticed that there were a bunch that were mentioned a while ago. You didn't have any water in there?
No, it's all gone.
I was gonna say, I think you emptied it a while ago.
Yeah, I just wanted to check. Sometimes the drops the water condense down later to the bottom, and then you can get a little bit more.
Yeah, people memeing that and stuff. Silent Voice is also my favorite anime movie, thanks to you guys' recommendation. Thanks, Gabriel. Durara is actually very good in the first season, but it gets stagnated later. In contrast, I didn't like very much Monogatari series in the first half of the first season, but once the dots were connected, I liked it a lot more, and it's one of my favorite animes of all times now. Wow,
okay, cool.
Okay. I recommend the human anime is Ben Shapiro. Oh my gosh. Guys, when is Rakugo going to be on a poll again? It's one of the most underappreciated drama anime out there. Star of Platinum. Who knows? I mean, we'll just have to wait and see, right? Have you guys heard of the fan theory that Jotaro Kujo in part 3 is actually autistic? He's socially awkward, very short, and to the point when he does talk, he is able to laser focus on small details during some fights, like Darby the Elder.
Oh.
Huh.
I like it as a headcanon.
Yeah, it's an interesting headcanon. Okay.
Did any one of you watch Kara no Kyoka? I have.
Yeah, I have not seen that. Jacob, what did you learn from A Silent Voice?
I learned that so often there are people that could be leading entirely different lives with their entirely own struggles, and it's so easy to just not be aware of that and to just not think about that, right? But that happens, and little things like, smiling or asking them how their day's going, showing that you care and that they exist is huge. Is absolutely huge.
Yeah. Psychorny, now that it's out, have you heard anything of Kaguya-sama Love is War Through the Grapevine, especially a unique ending that got memed last week? I have heard plenty about Kaguya-sama Love is War.
We actually got sent the first volume for the manga, which I read, and was fun.
Cool. Quick question, what do you think about Slime so far? Because I thought you guys will not like it, that the MC is so OP. See, that's the thing. OP MCs are not a bad thing.
Right. It's that the reason.
Let's not boil down what was wrong with SAO to the protagonist being OP.
Right. That is a. No, it's not even a symptom. It's not even a symptom. It's basically I feel like it's one of those things where when people complain about things, they often don't know what they didn't like, or they don't know what they did like. Like when I was writing battle lines,
how it made them feel.
Exactly. Yeah. One of the things that was really tough when writing battle lines and getting like feedback from people that weren't editors, was trying to sort of like coax them to get to the root of the thing that they liked or didn't like about it, so that I could actually work on it. Because most of the time they don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I love slime.
Yeah, slime is fantastic.
Slime is fantastic.
It's so wholesome.
It's something that is taking basically the joy that one experiences when playing an RPG and just kind of going through
doing
the world,
stuff,
just doing stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's keeping the story simple, and it's delivering on its simplicity and not trying to make things into more than it actually is.
And if I were to say like one thing that's sort of like something like the OP protagonist that you can latch onto about slime, the main character doesn't have anything to prove.
Sure.
And the reason why I feel like people end up not liking when there's the OP protagonist is that they have to prove that they're awesome, basically, which doesn't really work. And then it's all about, oh, watch how awesome I am, but then there's no conflict there because we know they're OP, right? But, yeah.
Yes, I have seen the live voice acting for JoJo watching a live Aura. Yes, I believe I have. It's when Jotaro sings the opening.
Yeah. Stand proud. That was absolutely amazing.
Fatal Cryo with the Twitch Prime resub. Thank you so much. Do you guys ever plan on watching The Promised Neverland? No, of course not. We're never going to watch The Promised Neverland. No, what? No. We need to be recommended to watch The Promised Neverland 10,000 times. Otherwise, we're never going to watch it. Can this video get 10,000 likes?
Oh my god.
No.
The other thing is that The Promised Neverland is airing right now, and one of the things that we try to do when things are airing is either wait till they're done or wait till they have like they're a long ways into it, so that we know they're probably not going to ruin things. Because adaptations, even if the original material is amazing, adaptations can ruin source material. That's why I mentioned it for A Silent Voice, the fact that it is such a good adaptation, why that's so amazing, because a lot of the times that doesn't happen. So
it's
we on our radar.
We know about it. It's on our radar. And these dark blue names I can't see. It's probably because of the monitor or something. But have you considered watching an anime people hate on and giving criticism during the discussion? So an example would be is if we watch something like SAO.
Sure. Or Kame Ga Kill.
Or Kame Ga Kill, yeah.
Yeah.
Something that... See,
here's the thing. We actually criticize a fair amount on shows that people do like, right?
Yes.
But the thing is that we want to make sure that we're not just becoming critics, because it's easy to complain, right?
Oh, it's easy to find the things.
We don't want to do that.
It's easy to find the things that you don't like about a show. Generally though, and this is actually the case for, I would say, everyone. This is a bit hyperbolic, but
no, it's very hyperbolic.
Yeah, it's very.
It's the most hyperbolic thing out.
Yeah, exactly. Is that every show you like has something bad about it.
Right. There's no such thing as the perfect art.
Yes,
because it's subjective,
So why focus on the thing that it's doing wrong when you can pull out the things that are good about it, because you're actually enjoying it? One of the things that I think we've had one of the weirdest issues with is when we would criticize something and people would think, they hate the show.
Right, they're not enjoying it kind of thing.
It's like, no, we just ended up talking about it for maybe a bit longer than we should have.
Usually when we criticize something passionately, it's because we're loving the show so much that when we see this thing, it just drives us crazy, because we're like, no, get out of there. Get out of there. It's amazing.
Yeah.
True.
But even then, that's something that we would kind of generally tend to avoid.
Right. So with something like that, like if we were to do that, we would probably do it from the perspective of like, hey, this is what the show is trying to do. Here's why it didn't really work.
Right.
Here's what could they have done better,
Gooey Engineer with the 100 bits. After listening to your videos on my way to work long enough, it's safe to say you're 90% fangirl and 10% critic. I giggle. Okay,
pretty much.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I hope that somewhere in there is, instead of like critic or fangirl, it's just general kind of discourse and analysis. But I guess that falls under critic, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, what do you think of Josuke so far? Do you think his character will live up to the other JoJo's?
I think Joseph.
I think in some ways, because Jonathan exists, it's pretty hard to go beneath Jonathan as far as JoJo's goes.
That's true.
Because Jonathan is from another era.
No, see, the main character of part 1 is not Jonathan, it's Speedwagon. We know this. Like,
it's not just Dio? Like, He's the one that has the orphan kind of
this is true
story stuff. He goes to the privileged kids, like mansion stuff, and he's got this destiny that he must, take and stuff. He's not gonna let stupid dogs get in his way.
I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, any plans to react to the new Attack on Titan trailer? No. Jacob saw it and said that I shouldn't see it.
I didn't even see it. Someone showed me a GIF from the trailer, and I was like, yeah, no.
Okay, cool. Warhammer 40k. What's Warhammer 40k?
Oh yeah, someone was asking if I'd heard about Warhammer 40k. Yes, I have. And yes, armor. That's very, very helpful. Those types of games take so much time though, and money.
I have not seen Cross Game. No. How does it feel to have a fan base? It may be a basic question, but I'm really interested in your take on it. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird, but I think it's actually more kind of exciting because Jacob and I really enjoy getting to talk with a lot of you guys, and it's something that I think that we'd always kind of we always kind of wanted but never knew how badly we kind of needed this. I think that's a weird thing to say. It's not really the fan base, but it's more the community that we can discuss our favorite things with.
Sure.
And I think that in the same way that reactions gave me an avenue to which to be real with my emotions and stuff in a lot of ways, I think that the community gave me the opportunity to talk with people about this other than talking with myself about it.
Well, yeah, and most
forever alone.
Most of the time when we would try and get people get each other to watch a series or something, it was because it's come on, there's this awesome thing, and we don't really have anyone else to talk about it with, so watch it so that way we can talk about it together because it's amazing. Yeah.
After listening to your video, okay, yeah, we started to that. Jessica hair is perfect. Yes,
I don't get though the things on the back of his neck, those two little things, but multiple characters seem to have them. So
people are, how dare you? Here's a sweet boy talking about Jonathan. Yes.
The main character of part 3 is Pomeraf.
Hey, that is kind of true. It's really funny.
Jacob, did you kill any dogs in your book?
Oh my gosh. Can we see a boxing match between y'all two once y'all finish Hajime no Ippo? Wait, what?
Because we'll basically know how to box by then.
What? What? We could seriously injure each other. Jeez. Jacob too, he's huge. He's not in the same weight class as me either.
Hopefully I could cut down.
What's your favorite part of Berserk so far?
Well, no, I'm not even going to make any jokes about it.
I'm not even going to make any jokes about that either. But I gotta
breaking the fourth wall, maybe.
I gotta say, basically, it's Guts actually getting his characterization moments post Eclipse. Anytime that happens, it instantly becomes a favorite part of Berserk for me, because Guts was the character that I feel got shafted a little bit by Griffith in the anime.
Gotcha.
And by the way they set it up in the manga with the whole Black Swordsman arc in the beginning, you realize that Guts is the main character.
Yep.
And it's not a dual main character thing. It's not. The anime, in some ways, it cleverly shifts the focus of the story so much that it becomes a dual main character story in some ways.
Because even though Guts is still very much the main character, he's so much not in the traditional main character role that Griffith is able to sort of do his thing. One of the things that I loved the most from the Berserk manga, though, because Puck breaking fourth wall is great, but all the Guts Casca interactions before the eclipse were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, people's messages are getting deleted. Hey, guys, please have some restraint talking about part 4. The mods are not going to listen to any excuses. It's okay if it's you're meaning well. We understand, but we've given the mods the full just burn it all.
You're on stream. That's basically like being under oath, Jacob.
If you could choose another anime formula for one to parody after superheroes and middle schooler with superpowers, what would you choose? The harem.
Ooh.
The harem.
The
harem.
That would be
because one can awesome. Write apparently.
Yeah.
Have you been watching Mob Psycho season 2? This guy can write. This guy can write. Like
the thing is,
I want to see him parody the harem.
I would too.
Genre.
However, I would really hope that he has never seen School Days and he will never see School Days.
Me?
Because no. One, if he were to do that, because I would not want that to influence how he does it at all.
No. I'm sure there's plenty of other ones that he could grab from to for inspiration and to parody. But
Yeah. But
yeah.
Because that's kind of what School Days is in a lot of ways.
Caleb, are you gonna make a video about The Witcher in 2 years when you finish it? Who says I'm ever gonna finish The Witcher? This has all been my keikaku all along. The Witcher is my game plan to have a permanent stream gaming slot on Friday nights until the end of time, because I'll never finish The Witcher.
Unlike Divinity, where we'll just end up powering through that so fast.
Or you'll kill your quest givers and then
said, power through it so fast. If you kill the quest giver, you've basically finished the quest,
I've already recommended Witcher 3 to Jacob quite a bit. He's been intrigued a bit by my rantings about it.
And I was intrigued the moment I heard Fields of Ard-Skellig. So
yeah, Jacob and I have heard the music actually for a while now since we've been watching Critical Role.
Another reason, to watch Critical Role. There's a point. I'm not going to say what is happening at the show at that time or why or anything like that, but basically, Matt Mercer, the person who DMs it, got permission from The Witcher to use the Witcher soundtrack. Yeah, so he uses the Fields of Ard-Skellig at a very at the perfect moment, basically, and that was how I found out about it. And I was like, "What is this song?" And it's from The Witcher. It's called this, and went and listened to it, and absolutely amazing.
It is really good. But then y'all who are in the Witcher chat, we all know what the main Witcher meme is, though, right? He
showed me that song too. He's like, apparently this is a big meme. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Have you guys thought of a custom stand-up, like a name and also abilities? Yes and no.
I know I would use my stand in the same way that Jotaro often uses Star Platinum, though, of having it be a part of his body, because my stand would have armor.
Yeah.
That's just, it would, yeah.
Yes, I have seen the Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay reveal. Yep. I swear I get asked that so many times.
Yeah.
Yep. I like The Witcher, but I can't really see why people always say it's the best game ever. Oh, okay. That's fine.
Hopefully it wasn't just you getting overhyped for it, because that is very much a thing that can happen for games or shows or whatever.
Are there any other moments besides Poor Man's Rose that you enjoy where a character more or less goes, "You totally meet me, but F you, though"? Wait, hold on. So in FMAB, this moment only happens for about 2 seconds. But there's a part where Wrath gets his arms exploded off by Scar.
Awesome. Yeah.
And when his arms get exploded off, he's literally writhing in pain, and then he snaps to it, grabs the piece of his sword blade. It's about this long.
Spoilers for FMAB, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, too late. Grabs it with his teeth, stabs it into the guy's chest. It's the biggest we're going down together. No, you.
Right. There's also another great one in FMAB with another character at the end that is sort of a fan favorite character that's a bit more in the middle as far as allegiances and morality goes.
Oh,
and
yes.
That one is also fantastic.
No spoilers there.
Yeah, no spoilers there, but
it's the Omae wa mu shinderu.
Yeah.
You didn't win. I loved everything about that in part 2, though. Part 2 of JoJo's was basically just littered with that.
Yes.
That's basically all of
Who
part 2's
can keep doing that longer? Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't watched basically the Joseph fights in part 2, it's amazing.
I do not still play Dota Silver Strawwall, unfortunately, but also kind of fortunately, because that game takes up so much time.
Yeah.
But I
mean, had a buddy and you two both got pretty into it, right?
Yeah, and it was great because he had some friends that also played, so we had a team of 5.
Oh, nice.
I was totally the best.
But yeah. And you were the new player brought in.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But I would go mid and just clean house. It was amazing.
That's cool. That's great.
But I also knew how to work with them really well.
What do you think about the part 4 art style? Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, the art style is amazing.
The sky is piss yellow if you think back, I guess, but I don't really care. The cold open of part 4's premiere is one of the best things I've seen in JoJo's thus far.
Cold open?
Oh yeah, I knew what I was doing. Yeah. It's something.
Also,
like,
the opening for part 4.
I mean, spoiler alert, Jacob, they haven't seen our reaction to that yet.
Yeah. We haven't seen that yet. No. Nope. It totally isn't absolutely amazing and one of the best things ever. Yeah.
Yes, Berserk tomorrow. So we're gonna call things here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, enjoying this with us. Thank you so much for enjoying my watching of Jacob react to the Discord memes. They were hilarious. And Amber and Mark, if you're still here, thank you so much for submitting.
Yeah, thank you so much.
They were incredible.
Way to go! Like all the hard work.
Y'all are amazing. We are so proud of this community.
Really.
So tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is Berserk, next volume. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Thursday, we're continuing the Divinity Original Sin 2 stream, which has been amazing thus far.
Killing everything.
Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is my Witcher 3 Let's Play journey.
Yes.
It's been really fun thus far. And then back again next week for a podcast. But yeah. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out to watch with us. I think this is one of the most watched podcasts we've had in a while. It got up to about 110, 120 people.
Yeah.
So y'all are awesome.
It was probably the meme video.
It was probably the meme video. People from the Discord are like, oh crap, get over there. We have to see this now.
Everyone, get in here.
Everyone, get in here. But we'll see you all in the future video. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.